Little old East Greensboro has been responsible for some amazing firsts.
Well, a rich history of architecture, black history, civil rights. Historians plan to collect the stories of people who call Benbow Park home, hoping it will help secure the area's spot on the National Register of Historic Places.
A grant from the National Park Service is moving the project forward. As Fox 8's Tess Barjaber explains, homeowners are getting involved to make sure their family contributions are not forgotten.
This little area, again, of Greensboro has transformed the nation.
Step into the homes on Tuscaloosa Street, Broad Avenue, or Eastside Drive, and you'll understand the history built on the foundations.
So these are the original plans.
Tony Blunt now lives in her parents' home, finished in the early 1960s, designed by architect Gerard Gray.
The significance and the distinction from the other homes in the city, the architects were black, the general contractors were black, their employees were black, and it was designed specifically for black individuals and families.
Blunt's mother, Gwendolyn, was innovative in her designs and ideas.
We have in the kitchen, in the counter, this is an example, we have a built-in blender, a built-in meat grinder, that you can sit into this new tone section.
Her father, Dr. Alvin Blunt, was a forward-thinking physician. He was one of the plaintiffs on a lawsuit that ultimately desegregated Moses Cone Hospital.
And it went all the way to the Supreme Court, and it is the reason that hospitals are integrated today.
You can pick up a rock and throw it, and just about any house or that you hit is someone who did a first.
These are the stories Eric Woodard with Preservation Greensboro plans to document. Walking along Tuscaloosa Street, he notes the former and current homes of black professionals and civil rights leaders nearby.
If you'll take a look at the house on the corner, that was designed originally for Bishop Wyoming Wells, and currently the current occupants of that house are Chief Justice Henry Fry and Shirley Fry.
Woodard hopes to create a historic blueprint of the neighborhoods. If the area earns historic designation, story maps will chronicle the architects responsible for unique, modern designs and the homeowners who broke barriers for progress.
A lot of the people who live this history are passing, and I don't want another day to go by without our being able to capture, you know, the stories of their lives and the trailblazing and those things that they did. Just being able to share the wealth of this area is just one of the reasons why this is so important.
For Blunt, the district would be a testament to what her parents built 60 years earlier and what has stood the test of time.
We have preserved what was started black and maintained and still is. My mother would be very proud.
Oh, such important work being done there. So many wonderful stories to tell. Woodard is working with North Carolina A&T State University's journalism program to have students assisting in collecting those oral histories. He's also looking for volunteers to help with the project. If you are interested, just send him an email at emwoodard66@gmail.com, or you can always contact Preservation Greensboro at 336-272-5003.